Hi, Jessica here. So this is the first in a 5-part series on my head to toe Pilates. You're gonna love it. And if you're watching this live, which means September 13th through 17th, 2021, hop on my email list. Link is below and you can join us live for this where we'll have lots of fun discussions. You get the workouts straight to your inbox and you can do them with us every day for 5 days. All right, here you go. Hi, we're doing a Pilates-based workout today for our head and our neck. This is part 1 of my head to toe Pilates challenge. So if you want to after this, you can keep going to upper body and arms. So we're gonna start for this one seated. So you're just gonna find a comfortable seat. That can be on the floor, it can be on a block, it can be up on a chair or a stool. But I want you seated comfortably here. And you're gonna bring your right arm up towards the ceiling and just gently take yourself over to the left for a stretch. And we're gonna come back up, arm down, left arm up and over. We're gonna do a few here to just warm up as we get into that head and neck. So what we're gonna do is focus on trying to decrease some of the tension in the neck, increase range of motion. If you have headaches, I have a separate video that can really help, but this can also be helpful for headaches. Okay, and then I highly recommend you continue into that arm video because head and neck and arms are so closely connected that we really need to be working both to feel better, help our posture, help with headaches, help with that tension in the shoulders. On this next one, you're gonna bring both arms up. And then you're gonna twist to your right. My right arm comes behind, my left hand comes to my knee, and I'm gonna twist. So see if you can gently start to just take your gaze to the right. And then arms come back up, that's your inhale. Exhale to the other side. Again, this is gentle, and I want you to really think of lifting up from the back of the head and the back of the neck, lengthening and then twisting. Inhale up. We're going to do one more to each side. Okay, so really important to start to really imagine and think about that head as a part of the rest of the spine. Think about where your gaze is going, because where your gaze goes is typically where your body is going to go. So by looking over that left shoulder, you're also encouraging your body to go there. Nice. And arms back up. We're going to bring the arms down, and then I'm going to bring my right arm up onto my head and just gently take my head into a stretch to the right. And I want your left hand remaining down. If you're in a chair or even seated here, you can sit on your hand if that feels better to you. All right, but I want you to think about that left shoulder coming down as you just barely give some pressure on your head over to the right. And we'll release that and do the other side. So again, hand can be down flat, or maybe it feels better to you to sit on the hand. Nice. And you can release all of that and just give yourself a couple rolls of your head here. Nice. And come back to center. And we're going to come onto our hands and knees. So in order to help the head and the neck, we need to give some tension release like we just did with some stretching and movement, but we also need to help strengthen, and we're going to do that today in our quadruped position. So I want you to round your spine, and as you do, you're going to tuck your head. See if you can look at your belly as you flex your spine, and then inhale, take it the opposite way as you lift your head, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale. And inhale. And then come back to center. And your goal here, focusing on the head and the neck, is to have your gaze just about between your hands, or maybe at the front of your mat. So I'm really kind of right here, but in that top, 1 foot or 12 inches of the mat. That is gonna help keep your head in the right position. I don't want you looking forward like this, and I don't want your head hanging down. As it gets tired, it's gonna wanna do those two things. So keep it in that long line position. Now, reach the right leg back. And then bring it back in. And then the left leg. So this is a spinal balance kind of exercise that you've probably done before in many different ways. But we're focusing on head and neck. Now, right arm forward. And bring it back down. And left arm forward. And back down. Keep watching that you're not letting your head hang. Now, take the right leg back. Hold it there. Left arm forward. Hold it here. And breathe for 3, 2, 1. Come back in. Other side. So I'm going to take my left leg back. My right arm back. And again, you might be thinking, what does this have to do with head and neck? A lot. I promise. We need to incorporate that strength of the head and neck into everything else we do. So it's not just a forgotten piece. Come back in. Sit back and then really think 1 vertebrae at a time all the way back up. Nice job. Sweep your legs around and you're gonna lay on your back. Now, another piece that's very important in Pilates, especially on controlling the head and neck, is that crunch position. So don't leave, stick with me because we're gonna go through how to do that without neck pain. You're gonna bring your hands behind your head and I want your thumbs at the base of your skull, elbows wide, fingertips are interlocked. You're gonna tuck your chin first. You're not holding an orange here, okay? You're holding a little walnut, so your chin has to tuck. And then think about rolling up. Again, think 1 vertebrae at a time. So I'm not lifting towards the ceiling, I'm tucking my chin, I'm peeling my head off, and then peeling up my shoulder blades as well. So I have my shoulder blades almost all the way off the mat, just the tips are still there. And then lower back down. All right, do it again. Tuck your chin first so you've lengthened the back of the neck. Then start to roll. Keep your tailbone down. When you get up there, you should be looking at your belly button or at your thighs. You're not looking at your ceiling, okay? Elbows are still wide here. So what I don't want is this. You're not just cranking and pulling on your neck. And I don't want this. Look at how much tension is in my neck. When I do that, all my head is trying to do is fall back. Versus you're gently supporting your head, you're tucking your chin, and you're making your abs do the work. This is setting us up for our ab video that's coming in this series. And it's also showing you how to protect your neck in this position. Okay, 1 more. And lower back down. Nice job. You're gonna reach your arms back and then bring them back down to your sides. 2 more like that. Reach them back nice and long. Fill your lungs. Exhale. All of your air out. 1 more. And then exhale all your air out. Keep your arms down and look over to the right. Just feel that ear start to melt towards the ground. Come back up. Look over to your left. Again, stay there for a breath. And come back to center. We're going to do it again. Look to your right, and this time, if you're okay with it, let your knees fall to the left. And then back up and take it to the other side. And back up. Nice job. Go ahead and roll to your side. Press yourself all the way back up to seated. We're gonna find that seated position again. Right arm up, reach up and over. Return, take it to the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. See if maybe you're looking and going a little bit farther than when we started. And come back up. Other side. Take another breath here. And come back up. And bring your arms down. One more inhale, and as you do, I just want you to sit up as tall as you can from the back of the head lifting. And then exhale all your air out. Nice job. So that's a routine that you could do every day to help with your neck health. And I will see you soon for our next video. Thanks so much for stopping by. Remember, subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified every time a new video comes up. Like and comment on this video and let me know what you thought. You can also always come over to jessicavalantpilates.com to find all the resources I have for living a healthy lifestyle, including full-length workout videos, healthy recipes, and a community I would love for you to be a part of. So I'll see you there.